Welcome to the 19th store of our MBSE Podcast Advent Calendar. Today we take a look at the modeling of variants.
Very often a system contains variants, so does our MBSE Podcast Christmas Tree. We provide trees with different Christmas stars, balls, stands and fairy lights.
So let's look at our model of how to define the variants.
We restructured our model from the simple system model to a product line model. To do this, we have defined three new packages at the top level. A core package that contains all elements that apply to all products, a variation package that contains the variable elements, and a package that contains the configurations, for example, product definitions. Our previous packages are now all rearranged below the core package.
In the TMPCT variations package, there's a package diagram that shows the product line in the form of a feature tree. The variation packages represent the discriminator of variability. Here it is generally only the kinds. The min variance, max variance properties specify how many of the variants may be in a valid configuration at the same time. Mostly it is exactly one. An exception here is the Christmas ball kinds variation. Here also two variants may be contained at the same time in a configuration.
The variant packages each contain all exclusive model elements only required by a variant. Constraints can be defined between the variants. Typically, variant constraints are requires and XOR. A requires constraint is defined between the premium star and the large stand variants. In example, if the premium star variant is selected, the large stand variant must also be selected for a valid configuration.
The variant premium star defines a special Christmas star that has an LED starlight. The premium Christmas star block specializes the common Christmas tree star block from the core.
The configuration package contains the variant configurations, which are specifications of concrete products of the product line. Three defined editions of our MBSE Podcast Christmas Tree are Echo, Premium and Standard. Each configuration selects the contained variants, which can be perfectly done in a matrix. The selection is modeled by a package import relationship.
Here we have intentionally included an error for demonstration purposes. The configuration TMPCT Premium Edition has selected the variant Premium Star. The requires constraint described above requires that the variant Large Stand must then also be selected, but we have selected the variant Standard Stand.
The error is automatically displayed in the matrix. You see the red one. As already mentioned, the requires constraint is a stereotype from the sysmod profile and also contains an OCL constraint that checks compliance with the rule. This is completely based on standards. The only tool specific here is that the tool is able to evaluate the OCL statement.
The block definition diagram shows a part of the definition of the TMPCT Premium Edition. The edition itself is a system element that specializes the system element from the core.
As an example, it is shown how the Premium Star edition is implemented. The Premium Christmas Star is explicitly defined as a part property that redefines the inherited property of the general star.
So much for the 19th store of our MBSE Podcast Advent Calendar, and we wish you a great 19th of December. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.